What's up, Ranger fans? This is your host, Jamie, here at the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. Today is Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Thanks for hopping on here. Like and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. It would help us out a lot. So, yesterday, Monday evening, watching the football game, and Twitter starts going crazy with the trade. So, basically, Nils Lundkvist, who would not report to camp, um, requested a trade, and Chris Drury pretty quickly actually traded him to the Dallas Stars. And in return, the Rangers get a conditional first round pick in 2023 and a conditional fourth round pick in 2025. So, terms of the conditions are as such. So, if Dallas really has a bad season and they are um, basically like a lottery top 10 pick, that pick would be protected and it would roll over into the 2024 where it would then become unprotected. The fourth round pick in 2025 will stay a fourth round pick. I'm sorry, can become a third round pick if Lundqvist over the next two seasons accumulates 55 points in both years combined. It would then become a third round pick. So, all in all, good work here, good asset management by Drury. We wish Nils well. I just think he didn't have a spot on the team. He's got Braden Schneider, he's got Jacob Trouba, Adam Fox, all right-handed defensemen. He's got Zach Jones and Matthew Robertson, who are both lefties, but it just seemed like he sort of fell out of favor with Gallant. I think the Rangers, as an organization, are more comfortable with Braden Schneider, who is just a more physically imposing defenseman. But that being said, we just wish him well and hope he does well in Dallas. I think Nils will have a nice career. It was just bad timing. No room here in New York. So this gives the Rangers some options. So it gives them a little protection going into the trade deadline. If they want to move one of those picks, they can certainly move the the lower one. I don't mean the better one, the lesser of the two. Um, but I just hope they don't get silly and start throwing these picks around like, oh yeah, we don't need them, because you still gotta get prospects, and it's I know they're kind of in win now, but it's one of those things where you don't want to have the cupboard become empty. We still have Brennan Othman and Will Cooley, Adam Sikora, but you still want to keep the cupboard full. So, well, we're going to see. This draft is supposed to be loaded. The Rangers now would have two picks, and I mean, who wouldn't have two? Who wouldn't want to have two picks in the 2023 draft? So, that's good news for the Rangers. But again, it's one of those things where if you never know how the NHL plays out. If someone were to become available, the Rangers now have ammunition to acquire. The thing being said though is that they only were at the deadline are going to have about $4.5 million in cap space. So I don't know who you're going to be able to give up a first round pick for that's making less than that. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. I would hope the Rangers, instead of, if things go as planned, the younger players develop this year, and we see steps by Lafreniere, Kakko. Who knows what we're going to get from Kravtsov? A guy like Keandre Miller takes a step up. Hopefully, we get the same kind of the seasons from like a Panarin. I don't expect 50 goals from Chris Kreider, but hopefully 35 goals. Hopefully, a lot of goals from Mika. But we're going to need our younger guys to step up. So I'm hoping at the deadline it's more depth oriented. If we're acquiring top six pieces at the deadline, then it's probably a failure from those players. So, yeah. And if it's a pure rental, because the Rangers are in a cap crunch, so it's really a wasted pick. If you're going to send a first round pick for 2 months and then not re-sign him. That's not good asset management. But we shall see. Tomorrow, also, the Rangers have their training camp opens, so that's gonna be great to see. Hockey season is here. The kids have been in camp for about a week. They played 2 games over the weekend. So it's going to be exciting to see the Matthew Robertsons, the Zach Jones, the Brennan Hoffmans, the Will Cooleys, um, Adam Sikora, all these guys that are here. Bobby Gervino, I really want to see him. So there's a lot of optimism around the Rangers, of course, going into the season after last year. So we shall see. But the battles really are going to be for the 6th defenseman between Robertson and Zach Jones. Will Cooley, I think, has a legit shot at making a team. Jimmy Vesey's on a PTO, so he's back with the team, with the organization. They brought in Ryan Carpenter. A guy like Dryden Hunt's still here. So the top 6, top 9 is basically, it's not set on who's playing with who, but the names, Vitaly Krasov and Capo Caco and Lafreniere, those guys are going to be in your top 9. The bottom line, the 4th line, is really where the battle's going to be. Like a guy like Julien Gauthier, like I just don't see him making the team. So I guess we're going to have to see how it plays out. Also, I have to say that Nathan MacKinnon signed his extension today. He's now the highest paid player, $12.6 million per season. That's for 8 years. Zdeno Chara retired, Keith Yandel retired, and PK Subban all retired today. Chara signed a 1-day contract with the Bruins and retired. For sure, a Hall of Famer. Yandel, not a Hall of Famer. Subban, not a Hall of Famer. But 2 very good players in my mind. PK the last couple of years was not very good. I don't want to. I'll just leave it at that. So that about wraps up all the Rangers news for today. It's nice to get back into the swing of things. We got the fall coming here. We got a game on Monday. It'll be fun to see the Rangers. I think they're playing the Islanders in a preseason game. But, in a couple of weeks, I think we're 3 weeks away from the opening of the season. So I can't wait to do my fantasy draft, which should be coming up very, very soon. But I hope everybody has a great evening. Do me a favor, like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video. We're growing here, and we're going to be putting out a lot of content for this upcoming season. I'm working on an interview with someone. Still waiting to hear back. Really hoping I can get this person on. So, but like I said, a lot of content coming. We're at 67 subscribers. I'd like to get 100, 150 here rather quickly, and then go from there and see what happens. Like I said, we're doing this for fun. Me and my kids, we put this together, so we're all big fans. So we'll be seeing you guys real soon. Hopefully everybody has a great evening. Take care. Stay safe.